Kombat Cast number 2. Time to kill. Let's get into it. 60 seconds, Rebecca. So we're supposed to be getting smoke. This shit, yeah, can't hear a damn thing. We're supposed to be getting smoke. Gameplay breakdown. Gears. Gameplay breakdown. Who else? Astra. Gameplay breakdown. And you know they're gonna hint at stuff throughout the whole Kombat Cast. I think last time they had cameos that we didn't really see too much that we saw some of. So cameos. What else? I think that's it. But just be on the hunt for secrets and hidden, all in the trailer, all in the Kombat Cast. We got a bunch of stuff last time. So 8. Film. Oh, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go. Number two. Love the intro. The raid kick.
The Kombat Cast starts now.
Let's go. Hurry up.
All right, and welcome to the new Kombat Cast. We're so excited to be back.
I smile every time I see
you.
him.
Getting some trailers out there. We've been at Evo.
Yep.
Let me get my stuff, my notes out the way.
There it is. Yep.
May not mean nothing.
Kombat Cast. There it is.
Very excited.
Understand nothing is done
here's
for
the deal.
me.
We're going to introduce ourselves. I am Tyler Lansdowne, one of the community managers here at NetherRealm Studios.
I am Derek
get
Kurtzik,
into
one
it.
of the
What
designers
up,
here
Derek?
at NetherRealm Studios.
Hi, I'm Tiago, and I am a art development director.
Yes.
Also here at NetherRealm Studios.
There we go.
Okay.
Weird.
Oh,
Yeah, we all work together.
What are the chances?
So today we're going to talk with Tiago in a little bit about sort of creating
So let me
stages
turn
and
this
how
back
that
up for you.
whole system works. And then after that, Stephanie's
Okay, they're
come
gonna
by
talk
and we're
about
gonna run through
stages.
some characters with you. We have
Okay.
Garrus today, Ashra, and
Gears.
Smoke.
Oh.
So we're going to do a character breakdown of all 3 of those characters. And at the end of the stream today, we're going to have a fight that QA put together, which again, like they did last time, is awesome, with Lee May and I believe Smoke.
What
Ooh.
With a fun little fatal ending, I would say.
What about the belt battle?
It's coming back.
It's coming back?
Belt battle's coming back.
I have something for
No,
that.
Go ahead.
not the. Yes,
He's scared, folks. He's scared.
Very
bro.
scared about
Check
that.
out homie in the
hope to have one of those
Supreme
come for you really soon.
Supreme hat
Other
though.
than that, so that's well, we got new collectibles, by the way.
Oh.
New collectibles from Sideshow and Iron Studios.
Nice.
Classic.
We swaggy in the
sub
art
and
team,
symbol.
That's
bro.
Scorpion, and that's Sub-Zero.
That is
Yeah.
correct.
Oh.
That's why you're the art development director.
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Hey,
Yeah.
nice to meet you all. Thanks.
No-
Thanks
no-
for having me.
First thing down, he knows some of the characters in the game.
Very important. Very important.
Yeah.
So before we start, if you weren't watching during the Evo broadcast from the finals, we did show a new trailer,
Oh, and it's a
Oh.
good one.
and it got. First of all, thank you.
Y'all gonna run it again?
All the kind comments about it. The
We
team-
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. It's kind of
Well,
it was
you know
kind of a
what?
thing.
You know
It's
what?
kind of a thing.
You know, let's take a look at it right now.
What?
Let's do it.
Again?
Quickly, tell us your job. What do you do?
Well, he told
here?
us
What do you
his
do,
job.
bro? And
So
can I
I'm
apply?
I'll
How
get
do
into
I
it. So
play
I'm
with
an
you?
art development director, which means that I help the development of characters and environments. So I work with our extremely talented in-house art team and
How do
our
you get a
external
job like
partners.
Who do amazing work.
Incredible work. All the credit goes to them. I'm here, but like really, all the love and admiration goes to them because yeah, they have put together some incredible art this game and there's a lot of fun little Easter eggs. We've been able to put a lot of them in.
Yeah,
the
put some
environment,
Easter eggs.
and we're really happy. About
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I
yeah,
feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
almost like the
What are
stages
Easter
just
eggs
every
at?
game they keep
Happy Easter?
getting better, keep getting more intricate, and they tell their own story.
Yeah.
They're almost like a character within the game themselves. There's stuff going on in the background you got to keep your eye on. It's really
Absolutely. And with the new consoles, right? Like we've been able to do much more in the backgrounds than we've been able to in the
Okay.
past. And we have things like the lighting scenarios and things like that really
I've noticed the
help,
lighting. Beautiful.
Give you some visual variety to
Beautiful.
levels.
Give it life.
And give it life.
Gives it life.
Let's talk, kind of start to finish, how this occurs.
Yeah. So I brought some artwork along with me, so we're gonna look at some concepts of the living forest, and we're going to look at some speeds first. So if you want to cue them up, the first, our first step here when we start designing a background is we start with these speeds. Now, we say speeds, but these are pretty fleshed out concepts, and full credit goes to our environment concept artist in the studio here, Joe Zanko, who did a number of these. There should be 3 of these if you want to kind of,
How long does a speed take?
It really depends on the level of like completeness that we get to them. I would say these probably, between all of them, about a week to get a sheet of them done.
It's funny they're called speeds, but then they're full-blown pieces of art.
They are full-blown pieces of art, and what we do with these speeds is we find areas of interest in them and then kind of combine them into a final concept, right? So we'll find like, hey, we like the way this tree looks in this one, or we like the composition of this speed.
Pick and choose,
and we kind of combine it and Frankenstein it.
It's like an amalgamation of like many speeds into one thing that everybody agrees on.
Everyone agrees on, yeah. So we have a final concept with like a top-down kind of a view here. Here we go. So this is what the final concept for Living Forest looks like. And then we also do
that top-down view is dope.
Help,
I didn't even think about that, but it makes so much sense to have a top-down view.
This thing is laid out. And this really helps our 3D environment art team. So like Corey,
this also shows some depth.
It does. It absolutely does. Yeah. And that's really important with our shoebox levels, right? Like we really want to have that depth and that parallax. So as you're kind of moving back and forth on the fight line, you have that, things kind of come in and go out of view. And it really kind of gives you that cool depth.
Is there any fun little creatures or anything inside that environment?
Ooh, there's a lot of fun little things like the whole idea behind the Living Forest, this game. If you want to pull up the pan, we can talk up. Yeah, here we go. So a lot of the fun little things with this version of the Living Forest has been that the trees are almost like these ancestral kind of guardians that like they're tied to different families. So you have almost like offerings at the base of all of those trees of people that coming into the Living Forest year after year, kind of depositing these different offerings to the trees. And we have like little baby trees too that are just starting
little baby
out.
trees. Oh, little baby trees.
Little baby
A baby tree.
These trees don't look like they
It's
wanna
a
eat
baby
anybody.
tree.
They don't know. These are really nice trees.
Did you get the 5-legged deer in or no?
That's for something else.
Oh, gotcha.
And just like the sweet like God rays coming through the trees, and like it's great how like as you see it pan, how deep you can see, how far back the forest actually goes.
Exactly.
And just adding that depth to a fighting game, it makes it feel so living and so living.
It's a forest.
That's living.
Right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's just cool to see how deep it goes.
Always
Yes.
had mobility.
Exactly.
Always had mobility.
Always.
Ways to close the gap and also be right on top of you. Teleport, punch.
Right. He's dangerous from full screen anywhere. You want to hit a button, he has an opportunity to blow you up for it, and that continues in MP1.
Smoke bomb.
So let's take a look.
Let's do it.
But first, let's talk about his
Yes.
normal
Look at
attack.
the stage. It's the
One of
Shaolin
these things
Temple.
you might
Fuck
notice is he has
smoke.
this
Look at the
knife.
stage.
It's a karambit, which is from Indonesia, I believe. And he uses it in most of his normal attacks. You can see he has this slicey dice.
Slicey dice.
Slice and dice. Man, I love it.
Cutting you up.
Low slice.
Man, it looks like
There goes
terrible.
your
I wish.
Achilles.
He uses it in his uppercut, jabs, and his throw.
Man, the quality is bad.
Oh, right under the mouth. That's the worst. Yeah.
Ooh.
Another noteworthy thing about his normal attacks is he has a really good long distance overhead, which is his
Whoa.
Yep.
Jumping
that
in.
That covers some space. That's for
Oh,
damn
yeah.
sure. And that's going to put him right where he wants
Nice.
to be up close, right?
Exactly. And it is complemented by a low that could be a combo starter.
So he's got instantly the low overhead mix-ups.
Exactly.
Yes.
The blender.
The blender.
Yes. Yeah, I think he's going to be
Man, I'm
awesome
loving the
as
way
a
this is
character.
looking. That throw was
So
dope.
let's go over his special moves. You can
Yeah,
kind of
special
see how
moves,
he plays
special
up
moves.
close, so how is he going to get that 50-50 going?
Yeah.
So the first thing we'll talk about is his anti-air options. One of his brand new special moves is this anti-air knife toss.
Oh,
Jump.
that's dope.
Oh, nailed it.
What?
Again.
It'll pull you
And if
in.
he exit, he pulls you right up with a bunch of recovery, and then you can actually go into
Look how
your
much
mix-up.
recovery.
Right. So
Look how he's
he has
to the
his own
roof.
kind of get over here, if you will.
Exactly.
And he's patrolling the skies.
Yeah.
That's so dope, man. Smoke is looking
he
great.
also has a new
Might have to
take on the
main
classic
smoke.
smoke bomb. He throws the smoke bomb into the air and then will drop down.
Where the
This
ball
will
is
track
where
the
he
opponent.
drops.
So up
Okay, okay.
close, he'll be the quick and even full screen. He'll always go behind them, and it's an overhead.
Oh, jeez.
It's
Okay.
an overhead.
So constantly
Wow.
closing the distance.
Exactly. So if you read a projectile, if you think it's crouch blocking because of the low, you can go for that. And the EX version has an extra special property. Instead of dropping down and doing that attack, he'll just drop down, and he'll be invisible.
Whoa! He's
'Cause that's what you
invisible.
want, is to
He
deal with
can
somebody
go
with overheads and
invisible.
lows and invisible.
It's been so
Yeah, sounds
long.
great.
You were thinking, I don't know, that
Go.
got you. I
Reptile
bet I can
and
react to
smoke
that.
can go invisible.
How do you react to an overhead that you
Wow!
Cancel.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
You
Wow!
start spamming stuff.
Yes.
Exactly.
Low
Whoa.
post, slow post. Get.
So another special move is the classic teleport. This
Smoke
time
is
it
looking
starts
right.
below, then goes into the teleport.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So if you EX it,
Yeah, that's dope. I saw that earlier. That was
you
sick.
get a combo starter.
And that punch is very like.
Every character is
throwbacky to,
saucy with the
Exactly.
combos.
It's like a
Robot.
new
I thought
take
maybe-
on Robot Smoke.
I don't know. Maybe
Very
we'll
well.
get like
You
Shao
also can
Kahn,
cancel
where he's like kind of a slower character.
okay.
Or
Something I
maybe
will
we'll
never
see
do.
Garrus here in a
Nope.
sec.
I commit. Okay. At all times.
And there's a fun property. If
Oh.
you EX cancel it, he turns invisible.
Invisible
Okay, so
again.
You can go invisible in other ways.
I tried to find you, but
That's
you
sick.
punched first.
Man, I love it.
And lastly, he has a new take on his phase teleport move. He will phase through, go full screen no matter where you are.
Full screen.
And this can be used not just to close the gap and check the opponent, but it can go under fireballs. So, please fireball.
Let's see if you can do it. Oh, wow. First time landing.
Dope.
There you go.
Wow.
And this
That's
can also
dope.
be canceled.
I was just going to ask.
To
So instead of,
invisibility?
you make a hard read on a projectile. If it has a lot of recovery, you can actually stop right in front of them and get a full punish.
And go into your business.
Go into
business.
that Vienna, boy.
Blocking,
That's
you can go ahead,
sick.
stop
Oh
in
my
front of
God.
them, go for a 50-50,
That's sick.
jump over, throw, whatever you want.
Cool. Did you do his throw yet?
I did.
Oh, okay.
How?
Oh, yeah, under the mouth. Didn't want to see it again. Just kidding.
So sick.
When you're playing Smoke, what kind of what are you looking for in a cameo?
Great question, and I'm always a big fan of pointing out that you could shore up on your weaknesses. Like, you'll notice he doesn't have a traditional projectile. So
Correct.
you could give him someone like Sonya who has ring toss. Or you can double down on what you have and maybe get even
I love
better
the cameo
combos.
system.
Or maybe you
Hey,
can use someone who has
quote me on
good
there.
combo starters and
I
mixers.
love the cameo
What I do
system.
here
It's amazing.
is Cameo Sub-Zero, who makes counter zoning even better because he has a really nifty, tricky move where he coats you in ice armor and you become projectile. immune.
Oh.
So let's wait for it to refresh.
That's dope.
Fireball me.
Fireball, man.
What?
He is literally just
Oh
absorbing
my
fireballs and
gosh,
walking
the
back.
cameos
no
are
damage from that?
crazy.
What?
He could also turn invisible and have.
I,
But now
Oh,
I
okay.
want to
got
stand
the
out
invisible
now.
armor.
Yeah.
The
So
Sub-Zero
one of the
cameo
best
gives
things
you
to do when someone's invisible
ice
is
armor.
start spamming projectiles. And you
Right.
can hit a stray while he's trying to
I
move
love it.
around. He can literally use Sub-Zero, become projectile immune, be invisible, teleport behind you, and then start doing 50-50.
That's very sneaky.
He is
It's sneaky.
sneaky.
That's
I
very
think,
sneaky. Sneaky ninja.
One of, and that's
That's
a
dope.
great key word there, ninja, because I don't think Smoke's ever been this much of a ninja, in my opinion. I think it's pretty rad.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm loving it. I think it's very cool. You know me, I'm one of those in-your-face kind of players.
You do like rushing down.
Nothing but risk.
I think I had to remind you of the block button once.
Yeah, probably.
And yeah, he definitely feels like he's going to be high risk, but really, really flashy, very, very quick.
And that's when you talk about like how you want to deal with Smoke as
That
an
low
opponent.
kick is dope.
Risk.
Right, yeah, I think you're going to have kind of two strategies. One would be...
The karambit brings you
accept that
in.
He's going to counter zone you. Your fireballs are not going to be super efficient. Just play the game, patient, bait him out, punish him. Or rush down the rush down guy. And like someone like Liu Kang who might have faster normals up close, be able to poke him out, go for your own mix-ups, that kind of stuff.
Cool.
But he is definitely going to bait mistakes, punish people that are, getting too big for their britches, and then go for his big combos and all that. And I think he's going to be really exciting to watch.
Awesome. We should probably take a look at the. You have anything more?
No, I think we should show you the Fatal Blow.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So this also goes with this theme. It is a It'll track you no matter where you on screen, and it's an overhead.
The-
So check out this.
It's a tracking overhead.
Blam.
So dope.
So, any last notes about Smoke?
No, I'm just really excited to see like the really creative players.
Yeah,
mix
yeah,
them up
me
with
too.
different cameos and stuff, and then go crazy with the cancels and all that. I think it's going to be really cool.
Yeah, some of my favorite characters to watch are the ones that have this sort of, like we've talked about it before, this like ballet of destruction where everything's
Yes.
just moving around, flipping out, all that sort of thing.
Wow.
Let's do it.
All right.
So Ashra is a demon who has found an artifact, the Chris. It's a mystical sword. And when she slays demons with it, it purifies her soul. So she fights with the Chris all the time. And you could imagine that gives her exceptionally good range.
How many bad things do you think she's done that she's constantly having to purify her soul?
She is literally a demon from the nether realm, so I think she's been a bad
I missed
girl.
it.
All right.
She's been through it.
All right. She's
Yeah,
done a few bad things.
You can see almost all of her normal attacks use her weapon. Like she's got a super good uppercut.
Which is going to give her good range
Yeah,
instantly.
even her sweep uses her sword.
Little bop there.
Is that the professional term?
Yeah,
for it, the
we all
bop?
know that's the bop.
I've played against Dan in Cinematics plays a lot of Ashra, and the range she keeps you at is one of those sort of frustrating ranges.
Right. Let's go over her throw. The slashy slash.
The slashy slash. We got a bop. We got a slashy slash. Ooh, little frost throw.
And now let's go over special moves because they are very neat. She has a really unique playstyle. So the first thing she has is projectile, which is not a typical fast, tiny projectile. It takes up a ton of real estate on screen. Does not go full
That's
screen,
dope.
and it's not the fastest in the world, but it reaches almost to the top of the screen.
So you're not jumping it.
Exactly.
Right.
And you're not ducking it.
Exactly.
Good one,
It
Tyler.
also has crisscross, which is a sword slash, which is an excellent combo ender, and control kind of the ground and the air. And what's one of the ways you beat like long range footsie tools?
You beat?
Beat it, yeah, by jumping. So you could say crisscross makes you
Jump, jump.
Wow. You really set these
Jump,
up.
jump,
Oh, yeah.
jump, 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 jump.
Look, I don't understand why people say this is cringe. I don't get that.
No,
Oh,
not at all.
it's my least favorite term on the internet, by the way.
So, did any of the attacks you were just showing have EX versions?
Yes. In fact, I'll show one right now. The sword uppercut, which when you EX it, allows her to combo.
Awesome.
That's dope.
But the projectile and the crissity crossity.
They just do more damage.
Look,
okay,
Melina's in the
cool.
back of the stage. I didn't even see it.
A pop-up.
Okay,
I
cool.
didn't even notice that.
So thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, team, no problem.
And then lastly, we have her ghost dash. So this is a cool move where she sends a ghost, travels as far as she wants, and she can cancel it.
That's sick.
Nope.
And she can also do this quicker.
Look, her
version
sword
of
is different.
blind.
It's different than the trailer.
Follow it.
Exactly.
Her sword is
So,
different than
for
in the
most
trailer.
part, she's got a bunch
swear
of
it
range
is.
attacks.
Yes.
And she can get distance with her sword attacks. So she really kind of plays that mid to far game. And if you try jumping in at her, she has that special move that just is a rising sword attack that's just then going to allow her to extend air combos.
Exactly.
Nailed it.
But there's one really cool mechanic involved in all this that makes her
Maybe I'm tripping.
just an added layer to make her a little bit more in depth.
Tell us about that layer. Let's
She can
peel that onion.
Tap into her dark side, and this changes the properties. on
Whoa.
most of the special moves.
Okay.
Her fireball becomes a ground spark. It can reach
Whoa.
full screen,
jeez.
short,
That's
medium,
sick.
far.
Every
Okay.
man,
And so that you have to choose which version, right?
difference
Exactly.
between every character is so dope, man. Everyone has their own little thing.
Sorry, I gotta turn it back on.
All right, gotta turn on the darkness.
Her shadow charge completely changes, and now it actually teleports her to the location,
Okay.
Oh,
and she can again cancel it,
Okay.
or actually go directly to where the ghost is, and she can use that to go behind you,
that's sick.
cancel it, and she can still
Okay,
do
okay,
quick-
okay, okay, okay.
Now, one thing you might notice.
Little teleport
is when
action if you
she's
tap into
doing
the dark
these
side.
moves, the opponent is getting dark side attached to them. which
Yeah,
can stack
those little
up-
swirly things around there, right?
Exactly, which can stack up to 3 times. Once she turns back to light, all of her light attacks will then do an extra hit of
Oh
damage.
my
gosh,
gosh, that's so
Very
crazy.
cool.
That's dope.
That's
After
Now,
this is
some
gonna
of
be
the
a
ghost
sick
flashes.
character. I
Can
can't
you
wait
do
to see
any of
people
those in the air or
stacking
anything
that.
like that? Yeah?
She can do all the ghost
That's
flashes,
gonna be
she can
wild.
knock down,
Oh, jeez.
She can do attacks, she can hit combos with it.
What can't she do?
Pretty much
I don't think she has a command grab.
she does not have a command
Okay.
grab.
So, and
Or a pure soul.
So playing as her, your goal is really you're switching back and forth and back and
Exactly.
forth to get
Yes.
as much damage as you can.
Yes, you're going to be wanting to switch it back and forth depending on the range
No
you're at,
command grab,
what
okay.
your opponent's tools are. And,
You can really min
And you're
max your
just,
damage.
and you're locking them down
Exactly.
with distance anyway, too.
So, let's talk about cameos. I chose Frost.
Okay.
You might be saying, now how am I supposed to be switching in and out in the middle of a fight?
Right.
Liu-Kang's going to be advancing on me. He might
Yeah.
use flying
It's
kicks,
dragons.
fireballs, and all
Yeah,
that.
they're crazy.
Well, let's
It's
cover
crazy.
a couple of Frost moves. One is the ground ice, straight from Deadly Alliance.
Mm-hmm.
Super fast, low combo starter.
And it seems to cover like a majority of the screen.
Exactly. This is going to be a big time movement check when you're fighting Frost.
Mm-hmm.
You could let it rip at any time. It's going to be super dangerous. And that's going to keep the opponent on their toes.
And then boom, you've hit it. Swap.
Exactly. She also has Orby Orb,
Orby Orb.
where she sends a frozen orb out. A slow moving orb that
Ah.
shoots the opponent that hits them.
And you gotta
Giving you
respect
time to
that,
switch.
basically, yeah.
Exactly.
Giving you time to
Perfect
switch.
time to
Yes.
switch your stance. Get
Giving you time to
Cool.
switch.
And then lastly, she has this
Nope.
stalactite move that's a super quick combo ender. Or if she holds it, she gets a secret special fourth move
What?
where she does these
What?
stab
A
stabs.
fourth move.
Block, you
There's
can see
fourth.
This has. Can you
Block.
pick up the controller and
sorry,
block? This will actually push you full screen and do chip. and it
That's
can get you
sick.
Back in range to be going.
There's
for
so
your
that's a
much
low, too.
diversity in this game. It's crazy, man. I don't play fighter,
now
any other
the
fighter, really.
Meter burner hold down.
the craziest Mortal Kombat's
Does
ever
that
been.
cost any additional meter or
This shit
anything
is
like that?
dope.
I believe it's still the same.
gotta
as
stop
the
cussing.
regular, I
Okay.
believe. I do
Make
not
sure y'all
have the
subscribe,
cooldown.
so I don't have to worry about
And
cussing.
also something to mention, still game in progress. Things
Yeah.
are still being tweaked and
Yes.
balanced and whatnot.
Totally.
So things you see here, damage-wise and that sort of thing, may change.
Yeah.
Obviously. So,
So-
just
Oh,
keep that in mind.
there's a very good chance.
Yes.
There's a very good chance.
Well,
they will
I'll
do.
remember the combo I did back in
Oh, here he
11
goes.
that just didn't work later.
No.
and
Oh,
I
the
still
Dundee.
The Dundee. Yeah.
Dundee, and I still hear about it to this day.
So let's check out our fatal blow.
Yeah, fatal blow, fatal blow.
I think the wings are so rad.
Yeah. Huge fan of the wings.
It's an audible gasp during the.
Ooh, it's
takeout.
running like.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, that's dope.
And that is Ashra.
That's so
It's super
sick.
exciting to have her back.
Thank you for showing
love
us
how you've,
Ashra.
Again, taking these almost 20-year-old characters and reimagined them.
Welcome back, Ashra.
So let's actually go ahead and talk about him. I am gonna go with. I went with Goro, mainly because I love
Goro
and also
cameo, we get
he
to see
does help the
Goro.
gameplay a lot, and we'll
Right.
go
We get
through
to
that
see
a
more
little
of
bit.
Goro.
You're like a team of bigs.
I do. So just real quick, Garrus has.
Look at the stage.
Goro has a couple
Look at
moves.
the stage.
He
It's
has,
amazing.
Punch in the air, right? So you can do that.
Punch,
To,
yep.
You can do that to sort of elongate combos sometimes, things like that. He also
Look at the
has,
stage. It's amazing.
You
Wait.
can't have Goro without.
Forget about
Now
Goro.
listen, Stomp is different.
Look at the
Stomp
stage. It's
takes you
beautiful.
to a higher bar.
Oh, it does.
There's someone on the
it is
dock
full.
laying
See?
down in
I
the
know
back,
people be like,
twiddling his
"Stomp,"
feet.
but
You
have
see
to
that?
commit
Oh
to
my
it.
god.
and
Yo,
then
excuse
finally
my hair.
there's
I'm about to
something
get it
called
braided
omelet
tomorrow.
toss, which
This
is
shit is crazy. That's all I can do with it
No,
today.
that's punch walk.
punch walk again.
That's
Need to
punch
get
walk.
earbuds.
Toss where he will
Subscribe so I can get some
Yeah,
earbuds.
omelet
Thank
toss.
you,
Omelet
Tabal.
and he will. So that can be grabbed like if you're ducking, for instance. That can be it can be used to
Omelet toss?
Don't do that.
Ooh, the toss.
So that's what I use. Now I want to go through some of the strings, and this will all kind of make
That was
sense of
dope.
how he works. Probably my favorite string he has is forward 4-4, which is just hits the ground, pops you up. It's a low.
Did he make a little sandcastle there?
He
What
makes
happened
a
there?
little sand at the end, boom, knocks you up. So for this, then you can start doing your air stuff. Let's go over the air stuff real quick. He has 4 unique grabs he can do in the air based off his air combos.
Okay.
So he has this. where he'll give you the old pile driver.
Wow.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Which you are a fan of.
I am.
And you can see that
Choke slam.
switch sides of the opponents
Yes,
on
you can
that.
choose what side to switch. And then you can do this with different inputs. Oh, I did it wrong, sorry.
And when you say with different inputs, what do you?
Different punches in the air.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Lead
gotcha.
to different things. So one is 1-2, the other is 2-1.
Gotcha, gotcha.
And then he's got this one where he'll just. Oh, I did that wrong.
It's really neat to see the air
That's cool.
combat
So it's just
extend to
two of the
grappling.
same
Yeah,
the same
pretty much, like,
finishes of the air.
Yeah.
Air combat.
Air
just
finishes,
a
but
huge fan. I just
There's
love.
different
I'm
punches
so in love
in
with it.
the
He also
combo,
has
which
this,
makes it forward
overhead,
different.
Which is
The
it's
overhead's sick.
It's not safe entirely, but it's you can throw this out there quite a bit because you get a big amount of pushback and you're
Right.
back to back.
That's dope.
He's got back 1-2, which is neat because this is that range where you don't want to be here, get a little closer, right? And that can be canceled too, so you can do like things like that.
No, you brought a buddy out.
I did.
That was
Let's
sick.
do throws real quick before I forget because I know people get mad if we forget the throws, and I understand that.
They are very cool.
Go, go,
Goro
go,
comes
go.
in.
And Goro kind of got a glow up too, for
He did
anybody
a
that
little
didn't
bit,
notice,
yes.
right? From the earlier first views of Goro, oh, he's gotten a glow up.
Oh, I don't want to forget this too because I know people want to see that he does indeed have
Little
body
splash dive.
And if a character has a body splash, that's instant means Tyler's gonna play them.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is one of the cooler moves too. He's got. I think we've all seen the wall he can do.
He's got a little belly bump. Little belly
And
bump.
you'll throw him through the wall. And here's the other thing: you can kind of throw this out like from distance. Let me get a little far away from you. You can kind of even like it's not a projectile, but it can be kind of feel like one in a way.
Right. And the beginning reminds me of how people block in No Mercy for N64.
It really does.
So that's important.
There it is. There it
Right.
is. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over some specials now. So this is the one that changes his game.
Okay.
It's called Countdown, and he'll put a hourglass out, right? And this is what I was talking about. He wants to keep you out. Like got it. Now I have 3 loaded. Once he has 3 loaded, he can do it again. Up behind you, and now you are frozen. And the last
Damn.
is the reaction you have, like the frozen thing from the left.
Okay, okay.
Right.
If you meter burn it, you have 3 already. Now throw a projectile. I wasn't ready yet. Try again. So if I got to read it harder. Go ahead. So if you do that,
What?
you
It
can-
uses your
if you're
projectile to
hard reading,
teleport.
Things like that, you can get behind him and whatnot.
That's crazy.
So once you have that out, the game changes.
Right.
They are afraid of moving. Now it's blockable. It is blockable, but the game.
How are you gonna block that?
I played enough people where they're starting to read it.
Okay, all right, I got you.
Here's another thing. Go ahead and do some damage to me. Okay. Now we have it set to 1% right now, but when you do that, the other thing you can do is if you meter burn the snap like that, you can redo what you've done, go back to where you were,
Rewind time,
and get your health back.
What? I knew he was gonna
And
say
that
that.
uses
I
the
knew he
same
was gonna say you can get
clock
your health
to
back.
charge.
That's crazy.
Yes.
So
That's
you can
crazy.
charge
This
the
game
clock,
is dope.
and
This
once
game
that
is
clock
dope.
is fully charged 3 times or
Yes.
whatever, then you have multiple moves that branch from that.
What the
Yes.
fuck?
Wow.
Now, this
That's crazy.
There's another layer.
It gets better.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't show you one of the different strings on purpose.
Oh, okay.
So you can do this. This string, as you see, brings out an hourglass. And guess what?
Does it count?
That counts.
Ah!
It does.
Oh,
Let's move
that's
on.
cool.
Let's move
It
on to
counts.
Okay.
That's sick. This game is sick.
Sandstorm, Right?
Now, is there different distances for Sandstorm, or is it track?
Yes, there are.
Different distances. Gotcha.
It also can be a meterless launcher.
Oh.
Right? So you can be like this
Sick.
and catch them, but I didn't do that. Meterless launcher. Now, where they're standing in the sandstorm depends on where they like. If they're at the back of it, they'll fly backwards. Or
Gotcha.
the front of it, they're front.
That's
forwards.
science.
Now, if I meter burn it, you got to set. See that another clock?
Nice.
It'll time out and then explode. So you're kind of controlling space,
Right.
Right.
but that also adds.
And time. You're
Interesting.
controlling space
So
and time.
And that's going to force them to either advance or back up. Back up is good for you. Advancing, then
Right.
you can go for your mix-ups.
So, super cool stuff you can do with that. I really enjoy just hitting it, and then you can, that's.
So dope.
Oh,
So it could change the way the game's played.
yeah. He plays his own game.
what I just showed was world stop, just back forward 1. You can just
Whoa, what a
stop
combo.
do this. Now I can go on either side too, where I can hold back and land there.
Bro, that thing is sick.
It just turns into another time stop.
Oh man.
Bro, this
He's
guy's,
pretty nasty.
it looks like he's not doing damage in
He's
some
pretty
spots
nasty.
too, but he's like,
Are amazing.
the ticks equal damage.
Definitely. He does have a command grab, which you can throw away, or you can throw towards. Oops, sorry. Like that.
That's dope.
Now here's the fun part. Let's say you're in the corner.
Let's say you're.
It gets
Now,
more fun?
I would love Liu Kang to be in the corner.
Right.
So I can do that, right?
Yep, there he goes.
Or, if I want to do more damage, anytime you throw someone away from the corner, you get the wall.
Oh,
Oh, that's nasty.
So if I'm
that's
throwing
sick.
so you
Bro,
can
Liu
give
Kang
up
just stuck in the
good
corner. Like, what are you
space
gonna do now?
if you want to catch
And
out
I got
there
my,
and damage.
and I got my,
Like, is this gonna, is
whatever
this
those
gonna
time
end the round?
capsules.
Right.
If I do that, throw them out.
Yeah, totally.
At least I would.
Yeah.
I
So,
probably won't. I
that
probably
construct
won't play
really good.
Garrus,
Also,
but
like,
I don't know.
it will,
I might.
It'll combo too. Like if it's in the air, you can't like combo on the ground, but if it's in the air, you can catch people.
The
I'm
range
loving
on it is
everything I
also
saw
very
from Smoke.
interesting.
Just
Yeah,
like
so you can
Smoke
do it
is
from close, but also like
so
right
far.
now,
Smoke is like, and Sub Zero was dope too when I played the stress test, but
Really good.
always
I don't know,
and
I'm-
also just point blank.
Right.
Liu Kang
he's
was
pretty much
for me
good
the best in the
up-
stress
up
test.
close,
He was probably the
mid,
most
and far.
easy to use character, no lie.
Far,
But
he has a little more trouble far.
Sure.
Far, he's going to be able to set up his stuff.
I was gonna
but
say,
not
then you're
as
just-
much press advantage.
You're putting up
right.
clocks.
But
if
people
you're far.
also, you can start getting hit with projectiles during that period.
Right.
Right.
And also, like, you will notice the more you play against the Garrus, the snap thing, I've been blocked on it a whole bunch of times because people know that you're trying
Sure.
to set that up.
But now, obviously, then if they have the mental stack where they are then focused on blocking it or punishing it or doing fireballs, that means that's your opportunity. You've established that, you conditioned them. Now he could advance forward and go for his overhead, his low, his grab.
Right.
If you're doing something that makes the opponent pause, then you've won.
And is it more dangerous sometimes to hold it for a full round?
Exactly. Yes.
Right. And also, they may forget they're looking for the snap, and now they do a combo to you, and you just rewind out of it. You
Yes,
use it for that.
That's a great point.
So next thing we got, this is a, oops, there it was again, sorry. He's got this burst, right? Denial here.
a little burst
And
away
it's
from me.
just, you know,
Okay.
just
Give me
kinda
some
push back.
space.
You can
Yeah.
Get off
combo
me.
it.
Well, yeah.
Nope.
Well, get
But-
off of
yeah,
me.
it's not the only time you can do it. But the cool thing is, it is his metered. It does
His armor.
armored move. Yes, sorry.
Oh, okay.
So let's say I'm in the corner, and I want to wake up to it. I can. Oh, not me. There we go.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Get off of me.
And
Get
it's
off
really
me.
good if like I get jumped on the like in the. So like
Yeah, it's just
Nice.
a get off me tool.
yes,
For sure.
So he does have that. I mean, I know Garrus. It seems like he has a lot. I will say once you start playing it, it all sort of flows together very, very well.
Right.
Once you start getting the game plan down, he has this move here, which is really cool. So go full screen for me. I can do this, and now look, I am. Ethereal.
He's like a temporary. He's like a temp
Maybe I can
Garrus.
take it-
That's
I can take it,
dope.
right? So hold
What
on.
is this? Apex
And then I
Legends?
will
What's
go
this?
back.
Revenant?
You got
Revenant?
projectile.
I don't know
Oh, really?
anything.
But now I can do like things like this, where I will walk you down. I know I have a hit I can take, or I can walk you down, and you're like, "What's he doing? What's he doing?" And I can still do moves.
That's so cool.
Now here's where it gets crazy.
This has been pretty crazy already.
Keep saying
Like I don't know.
I
what
know,
the
he keeps
next
saying,
level of
"Here's
crazy
where it
might
gets
be.
crazy."
We've never done one of these, but wait, there's more.
There is one more thing which I've actually had QA make a video for because I am not good at doing it yet, but it's really cool. So the meter burn version will freeze time, and you're able to use your clone and yourself.
That's
You'll see.
crazy.
Let's take a look at that video.
Whew.
What the?
That's so cool.
Right.
It's really giving me some Kenshi vibes.
Yes.
You know, that part is will probably be the last thing I put into my
A thinking
repertoire.
man's
I'll probably do
Garrus.
Something simple for myself as just an average player, but I've already started finding things that I can do with it. So that's Garrus. I think he's a ton of fun. I've really
Oh,
enjoyed.
his fatal blow.
You're
Yep.
right.
I was gonna say he didn't do his.
Oh
fatal
yeah,
blow,
where's
but-
his fatal
do that.
blow, dude?
Oh right. So it is
What
from
the
about where you start a battle is where as its distance, and then it teleports to you and grabs.
Snap your neck. Throw punch. Throw grab.
This is so painful looking.
He'll be fine.
Two. So dope.
Awesome. So that's
Garrus.
That's Garrus.
Yeah, I think.
As I told your brother, I'll abide no vigilantes.
You misread our intent, Li Mei.
Uh-oh. I love the little story hints. I'm turning that into a TikTok.
Cast.
Bye.
All right. Have a wonderful time. Thank you, guys. That was amazing. Is that all of it for real? All right. Thank you guys for watching. I know it was a long one. What was this? Hour 7? Hour 6? My hair's crazy, too. Oh, man. Appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, man. And go follow me on the TikTok, on the Twitch. On Twitter, I don't know what to say. I'm new.